Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No. Don't bring personal matters into this.
That's not it at all.
I decided to wash the blood cooling off their hands because certain regulation that talks about what happens in soup. Water was off. Yep, water's off.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Ew.
Oh my.
Ew.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
I'd say a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yeah.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
It would have to be the one without the sword.
I got it!
It's Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yep.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Sayaka's really guilty.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Oh, she used me?
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Whoa.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
There's a time limit now?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
You could count me. Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. That's not true. I think I'm gonna use dying message.
it's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Oh,
no, that's wrong!
That's wrong! That's wrong!
Delicious.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message. Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dying.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
Yeah.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah? Who wrote the message? You prove it. Right?
Index finger!
Yeah!
Her left index finger had blood on it.
This one, right here.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Beautiful.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
What?
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Okay.
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Oh yeah, it looks like an N.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there.
There's an N.
So I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Yeah! Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
A backwards E. Dude, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Upside down?
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it!
So, whose name did she write?
Then message me whose name. Leon? Leon? This dude?
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Leon?
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah. Try to get rid of. I think I found the gun. Yeah, burnt shirt piece. It's gonna be part of a shirt puffer. You know, right.
I got it!
They're beautiful. It did
You
it.
mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yes, beautiful.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
He's so good at throwing.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Which killer wasn't able to get good? There's something about when you take him away to figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed of.
I got it!
How it was, because
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Not necessarily, my friend.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way you can use the incinerator without being... Check. Real code. Make your argument. Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room.
Yep.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the...
Nope.
No,
You're
it's wrong.
completely wrong, my friend. You imbecile.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Kill had to use glass ball in a certain way.
Throw it! I got it! Baby! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
So we turned on the incinerator. Very strange, I'm quite certain it was off last time I was out here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Oh my goodness!
The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Duh.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Ultimate baseball
I got it!
star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Yeah.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Yep.
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed.
Yes.
Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. In every case, there's one element to bring to the class trial. This is the closing argument. In this phrase, you give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events in case form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in this comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic. Oh, truth panners. If you take aim and miss section and press the left mouse button. Holy cow, you get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well, good luck and have fun. Start. Okay. Let's... Okay. And Where? I'm confused. What's going on? Oh, there are more. Okay. There, right there. So that. Okay. I'm confused with guys.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Yep, Cake Creek.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
Good.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Beautiful.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Whoa.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Yeah.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh crap.
The killer is you! During the struggle,
There you go.
and that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily. Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course the killer...
Beautiful.
So instead, the killer forced the door open.
Alrighty. Oh.
and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
Beautiful.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Beautiful.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Oh, beautiful.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Whoa.
Yeah, got you! Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh, he's sweating like crazy. Complete!
So we did it, guys.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
We have evidence!
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
I have the evidence? First bullet battle is about to begin. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Alrighty. Times during class show your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. This happens, you have to encourage them to head on a head battle. It refers this as bullet time battle. Okay. Destroy the opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Okay. That's your button presses with the tempo marker as they mark across the screen and reach the center. And press the button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement and lock on with the left mouse. Okay. Then deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you will be in one pain. Oh! If you step up... Okay. Wow. Okay. If you do step... Okay. Alright.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Oh. I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Well... Alright. That has to be... moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking!
I think I'm doing it, guys.
Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Shut up! Stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Boom! In your face!
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I wonder,
I
maybe it's because...
mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Yeah.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Yeah, pretty obvious.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid! Stupid!
Oh wow, that guy's world's falling apart, man.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Stupid. Results. I got an A. Oh, I got a B on the last one. Oh, I got an A! Yay for me! Oh, I got 75 tokens. Oh, that's nice.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Yeah.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh, you're right.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Alright, we have to all make sure we vote for Leon. Vote! Oh, wow! Well, who would we vote for? The Leon. Oh, congratulations, you're guilty! Yeah!
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Mia Kawata!
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sakia?
But...
I didn't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What's wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
Babe. There's a complete chance I would have wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. And when I think about that, honestly, I'd been wrong. Because if it came out to be this truth, then the truth that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even when I couldn't handle what I saw in there, if I was her, the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. Oh, jeez. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. That's why she talked to me in the first place. I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. When she's dead, that's that.
Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try to kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew! I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sakuya's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair will when they collapse. Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault!
Sayaka, I've been forced to do something like that. All of it, everything! It's all your fault! Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
I was angry as I was. Karaka lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it. That was a close one. I thought sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoid punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you all managed to reveal the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Gunn will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Yep.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When did you force your way into the bathroom? Did you or did you not use the very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, went out of your way to head back to your own room. Aoi came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her, am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclear intent to commit murder.
So, no, that's why...
not... Stop it. I had enough of this.
Oh,
are you sure? You were close to her. You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? She killed your precious Sakura, do you understand? I cannot say Miami is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sakura either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh? So what?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sakura or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who is putting us in this situation, the mastermind.
Oh, did you awaken your sense of justice? Hey, well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than our unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Get what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey!
No, I'm begging,
Come
no
on
excuses.
now!
You must pay for the penalty for breaking the rules of school. Society demands it!
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kawata, the ultimate baseball.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
What's gonna happen?
very excited to see what's gonna.
Oh, wow.
Game over.
Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. What's going on?
Oh wow, what law is this?
Oh, wow.
Look at these stunning death.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. 1,000 below?
Ah, Jesus!
What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if you can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme! Woohoo! Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control!
What adrenaline? You're a robotic bear.
What's going on? I can't take this anymore.
take it.
Oh.
Do we have to keep doing this? I can't take it anymore.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But it's only if every single one of you can get on a board with that.
Damn you!
Doing all this.
what the heck?
Evil, what made it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy?
You are. That's the thing.
Say
In the case
what?
of dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
By putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal.
hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense.
You say sense a lot.
Like, that's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't think that you're saying and I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? And if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course you can't cut free of the outside world. You're trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You think, boy, isn't this a wonderful... Well, how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden there. Just like before.
thrills, chills, kills!
What everyone is waiting for, after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I got to say! I need to say it so fun later!
Like that, he was gone. He left us there alone by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Marco, can I talk for you a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sakya, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
Today before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You want me to realize how Sakya betrayed me by myself, didn't you? I thought it ever crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
I meant double-crossing you. That's a fact that not gonna change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sakya would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Or maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you are the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sakura and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths. I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sakura, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry the memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As you said, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I had to admit, I'm curious. Did you know why I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just had pretty good The symbolism. 12 surviving students. The symbolism in that was just the despair bat present. That was beautiful. Thank you all very much for watching. That was the end of Chapter 1. Now, that was actually really fun. That was really fun. I actually am doing each chapter prologue in one session. So, hopefully that wasn't too long, because it felt like an hour. I feel like this is going to be an hour upload. Or something like that. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This Pad takes you. See y'all next time.